What we've seen in the past few days has no precedent. The government has lost control of the British economy. And for what? They've crashed the pound. And for what? Higher interest rates, higher inflation, higher borrowing. And for what? Not for you, not for working people, for tax cuts for the richest 1% in our society. Don't forget, don't forgive. The only way to stop this is with a Labour government. And our problems don't end there. Raw sewage in our rivers and seas, backlogs everywhere, at our borders, in our courts, in our hospitals, crimes like burglary, totally unpunished, people told to drive themselves to hospital after a heart attack, and millions of families, pensioners, the poorest in our society, still facing the coldest winter of their lives. I said on Sunday that a fitting tribute to the late Queen would be to turn our collar up and face the storm. And we will. Because Britain never won its battles with wishful thinking. Our success comes, first and foremost, from the hard work, the graft, and the common sense of the British people. A common sense that teachers up and down the country drum into their pupils. Fail to prepare, and you prepare to fail. Conference, that's how the Tories have governed our country for 12 long years. That's why our economy has been more brittle than others in the face of crisis. They used to lecture us about fixing the roof when the sun was shining. But take a look around Britain. They haven't just failed to fix the roof. They've ripped out the foundations, smashed through the windows, and now they've blown the doors off for good measure. Conference. My government will be different. We will run towards the challenges of tomorrow. We will get us out of this endless cycle of crisis. And we will do it with a fresh start, a new set of priorities, and a new way of governing. But it won't be easy. And the first step must be to tackle the cost of living crisis. Now, the Prime Minister has finally accepted there's no alternative to Labour's plan to freeze energy prices. When she was arguing against handouts, Labour provided the clarity our nation needed. We said this winter, not a penny more on anyone's bills. But politics about choices. And the choice, the political choice, is who pays. Working people or the oil and gas companies making huge profits from higher prices. The head of BP has said that this crisis is a cash machine for his company. But that's a cash machine fed by working people. So our choice, the only choice, the Labour choice, is to put those profits to work. This party is always on the side of working people in times of crisis. And